Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I am your yarn host Jennifer. Today I have the last yarn purchase that I personally have made for this year. I made this yarn purchase August 22nd and it just arrived. Now it did come from Canada, but that's not why it was taking so long to get to my house. It took them over 3 weeks to fill the order. Now, this yarn company is Koigu Wools. I have ordered from them before. I've never had a problem until now. And they resolved the problem fairly quickly. And I'm understanding. I'm usually a really patient person. So, like, it takes an exceptional amount of irritation for me to really, like, you know, be frustrated with the yarn company. Now, what happened is they had a huge tent sale. And I knew that they had a huge yarn tent sale because I follow them on the social medias. And I knew that they were going to have an online sale after the tent sale, but it did not occur to me that it was going to be a problem. And once I realized that it's probably because of the tent sale, I was kind of chill. I was like, okay, I'm going to contact them. And they immediately contacted me back and they were like, sorry. And it was in fact because of the tent sale. And they also listed some of the items on their website that were also available for sale at their store. So they had limited time items that sold out. So I was actually refunded for part of my order. Now, I don't know if there's a packing slip in here. I didn't see one. Ooh, I'm excited. All right, so I'm going to have to use my phone. Now, what I ordered was they had, they do very frequently on Koigu's website, they do mill ends. So they have a bag of mill ends for a discounted price. And I am actually trying to save a file on my phone at this moment. So hopefully I can do both. Just so I can have the up-to-date information. Alright, so they had mystery surprise bags. So it's 5 skeins. Okay, that's an amazing deal. It was 5 skeins of coordinated yarn. It was a mystery though. You don't get to select the color. They select the colors that they say coordinate together. And it was 5 of them for, hang on, I had to do some math because I ordered more than one. 93 divided by 3 is 31. So it was like $31 for 5 hanks. These hanks in the store are between $15 and $18 a piece. So the fact that you're getting 5 for $31 was a pretty good deal in my opinion. So I ordered 3 of these bags. And then they had the Othello mill ends. And they canceled one of them because they sold out. So they were able to send me the other one. This was $14. But again, their hanks are $15 and up. And I've never had the Othello. The Othello is, I think the Othello is a thicker yarn. I've never worked with the Othello. I have very little information on the Othello. Let's see if we can look that up. Othello Koigu. Yeah, $24 a skein at all of the websites for 100 grams. I know, where's my scale? Let me grab my scale. Because this looks like it might be about 50 grams. So $24, it's 100% merino wool. The regular skeins are 95 yards or 100 grams. They are hand washed, lay flat to dry. Keep in mind, this is mill ends. I'm guessing this is a bulky 5, is what it looks like to me, but this website is not telling me. That's 84 grams. Let's weigh the whole bag together. 156 grams for $14. as opposed to 100 grams for $24. Tell me that ain't a good deal. I don't care if they're all the same colorway because I have no problem putting these together in a project. Right? I mean, or even separately because this will make a hat. That will make a very cute hat with like a dark brim. You guys feel me, right? I got a killer deal. I wish they didn't have to cancel the second one, but I understand, like, I understand things happen. They refunded me before they even shipped out the package. I'm so sorry. It is late in the day and I am not feeling well today. I'm actually recording this a couple of days ago because I'm not feeling good today. This is so pretty. It is very squishy. This reminds me of Malabrigo. I think Rasta is what this is reminding me. It is gorgeous. Look at those colors. The color is one of the reasons. Why is this cut so much? Okay, maybe that's not a good deal. All right. You see all those ends? These are all individual pieces. This is like that one yarn. I was not expecting this. This is like that one yarn that I got rid of that I got in the, you guys remember, I got in the bag from, what you call it? What is that called? The thrift store. You know what though? I'm going to make a magic cake because this is Koigu and it is very similar to this in the fact that it is a bunch of ends tied together. I'm going to make a magic cake and I'm going to knit me a hat with this. And I don't care. It'll be fine. It's not what I expected it, but still. It'll be fine. And then this one is just a piece. There's no ends here. And this is navy blue with little specks in there. And then this little piece here. Alright, so that's not what I was expecting, but I don't care because that's pretty and I think that'll be really pretty in a hat. I can't foresee making anything else out of that. And that's a good way to try out yarns that maybe you wouldn't have tried before is by getting mill ends. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do this. It is very janky. There's a lot of ends. It's almost tied into mini hanks. Look at that. So it's not so much ends as it is the strings from it being tied together into mini hanks, which is hilarious. That's like a string. Alright, so this is going to be a tangled mess. There's another colorway. I think I'm going to get out my my yarn winder right there. Daddy's cooking dinner. He had to go to the store.
What's he getting for dinner?
He's making tacos.
Ooh.
Or taco salad. I don't know which.
Walk out.
Alright, go. So it's little... The ends are the ends that are tied together, so it looks far worse than what it is. I'm going to sit tonight and make a magic cake because this doesn't bother me at all. Like I said, I've made 2 out of similar yarns like this, and I could throw it in the knitting machine and it just, without a problem, just zips right into the knitting machine. And I've purposely bought this type of situation from Koigu before, so I'm not mad at all. Although they did try to fool me and pretend that it was a whole hank, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm pretty easygoing. Like, I don't... $14. And look at... This is going to be a one-of-a-kind unique cake like nobody else has. So I'm gonna actually do that tonight. Because I was knitting and crocheting today and my hands are killing me. So I'm going to take it easy on myself. Look how pretty these colors are. I ain't mad at that at all. I'm going to do a bunch of like magic knots. So it's like a... it's all one piece. I make it into a little cake. And then we are going to have ourselves a happy little knitting time. And I'm probably going to attach this one right in with it. Right now, what we're really here for is this. Now, like I said, these are 50 gram. Now let me show you something first of all, okay? Because the reason I jumped on these is because I buy the pencil boxes from them. This was one actually was gifted to me. This is the color Aurora Borealis. These are 25 gram skeins. Okay, and there's 10 in here, and these are special coordinated pencil box kits. These retail from $60 to $100, depending on where you buy them from. I generally pay around $80 for these, okay? These are hand-painted, they're beautiful high-end yarns. These are my favorite of all the hand-dyed yarns. I love the Koigu brand. These are the 50 gram hanks. He's calling me from the store because I got a hankering for milk, but I have to drink sugar-free milk and milk with no carbs. So he's like, what kind of, I think he's getting me almond milk, which is lower in carbs than regular milk. And he's asking me what kind I want. Because honestly, when my stomach hurts like this, when I don't feel good the way I do, like I will have like a milky product that usually helps me a little bit. Or maybe that's in my head, I don't know. But like I got a hankering. All right, so 25 grams, these are $80 for 10. These 50 gram hanks retail from $15 to $18 at most stores. And this was a set of 5 mystery for $31. So that's like buy 2, get 3 free. So I jumped on this. And I did talk about this a month ago when the sale was on. I did. So don't come at me and yell at me that you didn't get the good deal, because I ordered this in August, okay? It took forever to get here, and I told you guys, I told you guys in a video about Koigu, I told you I placed the order, I told you there was a killer deal on yarn. I did, so don't yell at me. But anyway, I'm so excited about these, because just alone how much money I saved on these. And very frequently, I mean, I have lots and lots of different shades and colors in this yarn, like a lot of it. I have a couple of these different ones in different, I have the Barbie variety, which is right here behind Frankenstein. And then I have an Easter colored one that is up there. And I know you guys can barely see that because it's dark, but like $80 versus $30, and it's the same amount of yarn. Right? So these are total mystery bags. I didn't get to pick the colors. They hand-picked the colors, and I am not mad at all at any of these colorways. And I will intermix some of these colorways together. All right, so look at this. This is bag number, it smells so good. It smells like these are stored on wood shelves in their store, and it smells like it's cedar. It smells cedary. This is bag number 1. It's so pretty. This is bag number 1. So these are the KPM. Actually, this one's KPM, this one's KPPPM. Hang on. Alright, this is the only one that's just regular KPM, and the rest are KPPPM. And that's just the variety of the yarn that it is. So they're all 100% merino wool. 175 yards per hank. I don't know the difference between the KPM and the KPPPM, but it doesn't matter. They look the same. They'll go together in a product. These two colors together are gorgeous. Hang on, let my camera die down a little bit because they're much darker than they're showing. That's more accurate. And then the pinks and the purples. Look at that. It's like 2 separate fades. So pretty. But there's like blues and pinks in the other ones too. So like we're going to have like some mix and match. So this is set 1. So the colors are 002. So the way that they work is the 9999. This first part I think is limited edition colorways, if I remember correctly, or they were sample colorways or something. What is the colorway on this one? 999. So these are, look like they're 999s. So limited time colors. Yeah, so these are the 999s. I think that means limited time. So then there's no really sense telling you the colorway numbers, but aren't those gorgeous? Look at that. And they're all hand painted. All right, bag number 2. I'm gonna cut the tape. I ain't gonna mess around. And each one of these bags are uniquely distinct, different. This is bag number 2. We got a teal, and this is blue with purple. Actually, it's just a purple, a royal purple. I think it's the same color as this one. Hang on. 340. Nope. Yeah, 349. So these are, I got 2 purples that are the same color. So I got 2 of this purple. The rest of these are different than the other bag. So we have a teal, an orange, one with the pink and the purple and the orange and the pink. So these go together. The teal kind of matches with this one a little bit. So that's a beautiful fade set right there. $31. Thank you very much. And then the last one. I'm so glad that this was my last purchase that I made. Like, Mr. Cinnamon has ordered me yarn. He has let me know today I have another order coming. So I tell him I'm on a yarn ban, and he just cannot handle it. Like, he's he's buying me yarn. I don't know. This pink actually looks like it's the pink from the first set, so we might have doubles of the pink. Let's double check. Pink. Color 53. Nope. These are 2 different colors. They're similar, but they're different. So these would go perfectly together. This is from set 1. This is from this set I'm opening right now. Look at that. Now, I'm loving this because it's like burgundy and orange. And it goes with the orange. But it could also be mixed with the orange from the last pack. Right? That's why I love these yarns, because they intermix with each other so well. And these colors go with my Easter set that's over there. These would mix and match with that, but also with the Barbie set. So we have yellow and a baby blue, and then the pink with the purple. But also, like, you can mix the ones from another set. Like, you... Oh, they're so pretty, you guys. Now, I need to just really get off my butt. And this has, like, a beautiful burgundy in it. It's so pretty. Look at that. That is like a fall day. I think these would be beautiful together. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? So, yes, I'm happy. And then these ones would go together. And then these go together. Although I really like the mix better with these. So 15 for $93 is an amazing deal, because like I said, these are usually $15 to $18 a piece. And even if you hated this, if this irritated you, if you bought this, you'd be mad at this, which I'm not. It was all worth the price that I paid for all of these. Absolutely gorgeous. I like the way the yarn feels. It's merino wool, so if you can't use wool, you're obviously not interested in any of this. It's a hand wash situation. They are hand painted. They are hand painted. Each one is unique. And a lot of the ones I have are very like variated like this, because that's my favorite, because they're so hand painted. And it works up beautifully. I have exactly one scarf that I have made, and it's not in here because it's put up, but I made it out of the magic cake. It is stunning. It works up so soft and squishy and just beautiful. And my next project I want to make with some of these yarns is I really want to crochet with this yarn, because I've knit with it. I have not crocheted with it yet, and I really want to see what this looks like crocheted up, because I have so much of this yarn. This is my favorite yarn to collect. I have been gifted several yarns from Koigu in the past, not from Koigu, but from other people who have gifted me Koigu. It's my favorite yarn. It's my favorite high-end yarn, I will say that. I really just like, right now I just like collecting it, because taking the time to actually wind it up is, I don't do that very often. And if I just wound some up, I would use it, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's just give you a little recap. I'm loving the orange colors like this. And I love that they picked, like they hand selected the sets to go together. And I love that I bought more than one, because now I can mix and match the sets together to go. And then I could pick some of the colors I already have and mix those in. And it's just, I'm so excited, you guys. That was definitely worth the last yarn purchase I have made myself for the year of 2023. And even though that's a bunch of ends, that's going to be so beautiful knit up in a hat. Can you just imagine? It's going to be so pretty. I'm going to have a brightly colored hat. A unique, one-of-a-kind hat. And that is what I love the most, is that it's going to be a one-of-a-kind hat. No one else is going to have a hat like that. And this is one of the very few, like, I have a hard time with wool. There's a lot of wools I just cannot use unless it's really soft. And this stuff is really soft and squish. It's not prickly and gross like a lot of wools. This doesn't bother my skin. It doesn't bother my hands to knit it up. It doesn't irritate me. Like right here, if I make a wool hat, a lot of times right here is where it just irritates my skin so bad. And this does not. And also because I made that scarf, I also know that it doesn't irritate around my neck, where I'm also really sensitive. So, and I will say this, I have eczema. I have skin breakouts that are related to chemicals that go wrong in my body. Like my body just attacks itself randomly. But also I have sensory issues, and certain feels and textures really I can't touch, they irritate me. And with all of that, that's one of the reasons I love Koigu's, because I know when I order from Koigu, it's not going to bother me. And it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So I'm not even mad that it took a month to get here, because I'm a patient person. And I know a lot of you are like, I would call them, I would have yelled at them. And I know that, but I'm not like that. I know that they're doing what they can, and I know that they're going to do right by me, because they always have. And I have not directly talked with Koigu, but I have talked with them on their social media a little bit. And also I have talked to one of their retail people, Soren from Michigan Fine Yarns. She works with Koigu on a very personal level all the time, and she has nothing but good things to say about them as well. And so I trust her opinion immensely. And I know Shane can steer me wrong. Also, they sent me some free patterns for having to deal with the delay, which I thought was fantastic. And because you guys know, I can knit. I can knit color work. I can knit Fair Isle. I can do some different stitches. I just feel as myself as a beginner knitter, because there's a lot I don't know, and I don't practice enough to really become an expert in knitting. So the patterns they sent me are really ridiculously easy patterns that I know that I'm gonna be able to do, and so I appreciate that as well. So this is a little shawl scarf thing, and I've made one of these before, so I know that I can make this. But how beautiful is that? And then this one is 3 different yarns with one. It says 200 yard scarf, 3 different yarns. So they made it 3 different ways. But that's just, it looks like it's a garter stitch. And that looks really ridiculously easy. And 200 yards, how many yards is in this? Can't see. Should use one that's already opened up. These are 50 gram skeins, but they're 175 yards, so it would take more than one of these 50 gram balls. But I mean, I don't care, because look, I could put 2 of them together and make a beautiful scarf, right? And then finally, they sent me a crochet pattern as well. And this is just little granny squares. And I think this is so stinking cute. I don't know that I would make it because, like, granny squares are really tedious to me. I would just rather do like a granny stitch or something other than that. But I really appreciate the free patterns. I really appreciate them sending me patterns. It's so pretty. This yarn, I mean, look how gorgeous this stuff works up. You see that? That is more like this style. So it works up like that. And then you have the more solids, which is more along the lines of, let's see if I can find one. It's more along the lines of like this, where there's little blips of color. So that one will work up like that. And then this one looks more like maybe this one, but more of a bluish color. And then this one, how many yards does that take? I'm gonna say at least 2 of those. It says 5 20-gram skeins, so 2.5. So 2.5. And that almost looks like the right color, right? Almost. Oh, that's used with the paint can, and I have a paint can. Paint cans are really cute. And now, where is it? This is why the 5-pack was the mystery bag was such an amazing deal. These are 5 of the 25-gram skeins. So these are the pencil box size ones. So they're half the size of these. There's 5 in here, and I think this retails for $25. Let me double check. Koigu paint can. Not Coyote. Koigu paint cans. $38. $38 for 5 25-gram skeins. Or $31 for 5 50-gram skeins. You do the math. These have been cheaper though. I think these ones, I think I paid $25 for mine when I bought it. This one was a gift, but I bought this exact one for myself about a year ago. So I love Koigu. I mean, it's obvious. I keep showing you guys stuff that's on my shelf. Like, I have quite a bit of it. It's my favorite yarn. So I'm not trying to make you guys buy anything. I'm just showing you what I bought with enthusiasm because I was so excited about this deal. I was like, yes! So, yeah. Definitely check out Koigu. You don't have to, I mean, you don't have to run over there. I don't know if they still have the mystery bags, but if they do, like, snatch one up. Because it's a killer deal. And if you can't get one, follow them on Instagram specifically. It's Koigu. Follow them on Instagram. They post on Instagram frequently their sales, their deals, their new yarns that are coming out. That is where I get all my information from. That's how I keep track when something like this pops up so that I can grab the mill ends, because I really like the mill ends, and like I said, I really enjoyed making the magic ball, and I'm gonna make another one with fat chunky yarn, and I'm so excited. That's gonna be such a beautiful hat. You may see that next Monday because I think I'm gonna work on that like ASAP. So with that, I'm gonna let you go, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.